Hello, I'm Cory Carlos, and welcome again to Mom on Watch. So today we are going to learn how to create or make a zero-based budget. So stay tuned. So what is zero-based budget? So a zero-based budget is a type of budget wherein the total gross income, okay, minus yung mga taxes, tithes, and all the expenses equals or will result to zero. So why is zero-based budget effective or important? So sa family namin, we can say na ang zero-based budget is really effective kasi ito yung method ng budgeting na lahat talaga ng mga expenses or lahat ng peso ay naka-allocate sa specific expense. So meron talaga siyang pinupuntahan, and it is not your money that will tell you where to go, but it is you who is telling your money where to go. Every single peso has its own allocation. So, therefore, you are the one who is in control of your money and not the other way around. Okay, so when are you going to make your budget? So, we make our budget ahead of time. So, hindi dapat na, let's say for example, January na, and then yung January budget mo, gagawin mo lang during January na while you are doing your expenses already. So, you should have done that sa December pa lang. Okay? So, when we are doing our budget, okay, we don't count yung mga eggs na hindi pa nag-hatch. So, we use the money na meron na tayo. So, isa ako sa mga nagkamali regarding sa pag-use no, ng money na hindi pa naman napapasa kamay ko. No? Let's say, for example, yung budget ko ay from January 1, gumawa ako ng budget hanggang January 15 na expenses no for the first period, and then ang ginamit ko is yung budget allocation na or yung salary ko na matatanggap ko sa 15 pa lang no. So that is very wrong. So from the very first day, umutang ka na kaagad. So dapat ang gagamitin mong pera para sa pagbabudget ay yung pera na meron ka na. Yung perang na-receive mo during the previous month. Kung every quincenas ka nag-susweldo, so ibig sabihin ang iyong gagamitin ay yung na-receive mo sa 30th of December. Alright? So, klaro ba yun? Nang gagamitin mong money, okay, para sa mga expenses mo for January 1 to January 15 ay yung money na na-receive mo noong December 30. Okay? So, sabi ko nga, you should not count your eggs while they are not yet hatched. I don't know kung tama ba yung English ko. Basta yun, don't count the eggs when they're not yet hatched. Alright? Okay, so how are we going to do the zero-based budget? So actually, we've got 5 stages of zero-based budget, no? So ang first one ay appraisal, okay? And number 2, as the second stage is the planning. The third stage is execution of the budget. Fourth stage is monitoring, and the fifth one is the evaluation. But in this video, we are just going to talk about sa first 2 stages, which are the appraisal and planning. So sa next video na yung the rest when we talk about tracking of expenses. Okay, so ano ba yung appraisal stage? So in this stage, okay, during the appraisal, we are going to list down all the necessary information. Ano ba yung mga necessary information na kailangan natin sa budget natin? So we have our income and expenses. So, i-list down na natin kung ano-ano yung mga income na specific for the month that we are doing our budget for. Like for example, yung salary ng husband and wife. So kung may business income na ginagamit sa yung business income na ginagamit sa family expense. So usually sa family namin 20% lang ng profit yung ginagamit namin and yung the rest ay pinapaikot na namin dun sa business namin. Okay? So kung merong mga commissions, may mga iba pang means of income, dapat ililist down din dun sa category ng income. For the expenses naman, so ilist down din yung ano yung mga possible expenses na i-incur ng family for that month, no? From education, food, housing, 'di ba? Anong tawag nito? Transportation, etc. So i-list down din natin yung magiging tithes natin, especially yung mga taxes din na ibabawas natin and other deductions na ibabawas natin sa total gross income natin. Alright? So, yun yung sa appraisal stage. So, you are gathering all the necessary information, the income, and the expenses. So, ano lang next stage? So, ang second stage natin ay planning. So, in this stage, we are actually documenting all the information, important information that we gathered during the appraisal stage. So, specifically, yung income natin and yung mga expenses natin. So, we are putting them sa budget sheets or sa budget Excel para easily natin silang makikita. Okay? And for this matter, I'm going to give you a link to the free budget Excel na pwede nyong gamitin for you and your family. Okay? So, if you can click on the description and then nandyan yung link and it will direct you sa website or sa blog ko, www.momonwatch.com. Please click that link and get that free budget Excel. Okay? And enjoy using! Alright, so kung lahat naka-download na nung free budget Excel, okay, so let's do it. So I'll be showing you an example on how to use that Excel, okay, para magamit nyo din sa family budgeting ninyo. And meron tayong example, no? So sa example natin, gagamitin natin yung isang pamilya, no? Husband, wife, plus 1-year-old baby. Okay? So, ang husband ay nagtatrabaho sa Makati and kumikita siya ng 30,000 a month. So, 15,000 per cut-off. So, yung 30,000 gross yun. And si wife naman ay, let's say for example, work from home siya. Kumikita naman siya ng 20,000 a month, 10,000 per cut-off, and wala silang yaya. Okay, so si wife yung nag-aalaga kay baby no 1-year-old. And then, meron din silang online shop or online business na kumikita ng, let's say for example, ang profit nila a month ay 25,000, let's say 25,000, hindi ako makapag-isip eh. Okay, and ang ginagamit nila from that profit ay 6,000 a month lang and then niro-rolling na nila yung iba. Okay? So, in our example, let's say wala silang utang, no? Kasi different yung budgeting pag may utang. Okay? Sa next na, video when we talk about that snowball. Pero in this example, let's say na walang utang yung family. Okay? So, let's do it. Alright, so ito na yung ating free zero-based budget. So if naka-download na kayo ng free zero-based budget Excel ba ito, spreadsheet, I will make a tutorial kung paano gagamitin ito, no? So based dun sa example natin, okay, na husband, wife, and 1-year-old na baby, yung family. Okay, so sa family namin, ito yung aming breakdown ng finances. So, 10% of the total income ay tithes and 20% ay savings. Tapos, expenses naman ay 70% with a total of 100%. Okay? So, if ito sila, ito yung magiging breakdown if wala kayong utang. Pero pag may utang kayo, syempre, iba naman yung breakdown ninyo. No?
So, yung sa savings ay baka wala kayong savings kasi you need to pay first your debt. Okay, so sa example natin, ito yung mga numbers when it comes to the salary ng husband, ng wife, at saka sa business na binigay natin kanina. Okay, so let's do it. Ilagay natin siya sa Excel. So let's put sa first period ng husband. Okay, so 15,000 yung nare-receive niya as his income. And let's say for example, kung saan siyang payment method, maybe check or maybe bank account. So let's say sa BPI. Okay, so pasok sa BPI kasi dito kami nagre-receive ng salary namin. Sa wife naman, okay, let's say 10,000 pesos, okay, from work from home, and then nag-receive siya sa, let's say, GCash. Okay, GCash. Ilagay natin sa payment method. Okay, and then from the business, okay, sa business naman, which is 3,000, yung ginagamit nila, from, let's say, PayMaya. Online shop niya ito, PayMaya. Doon yung source or maybe sa bank account. This is just an example. Okay, so if i-total natin to lahat, yung ano natin, yung income, okay, so ang total nito ay 28,000 pesos. So ang 10% ng 28,000 pesos ay tithes. Okay, so 2,800 ay tithes. And then meron tayo ditong sa example na deduction which is 1,600. So yung deductions ay, let's say for example, yung taxes, yung mga SSS, and then yung mga loans, kung merong loans, diba? PhilHealth. So yun yung nasa deduction. Total deduction for this period is 1,600. Okay? So pag tinotal natin yung income minus the deduction, pati yung tithes, yung magiging net income natin ay 23,600. Okay, ito yung para sa family. So let's say for example, yun, nalagay ko na yung VUL. Nakalagay dito sa example natin na yung savings and investment ay 20% ng total income which is 28,000. So ang 20% nun ay 5,600. So i-divide natin to dito sa kanyang mga savings and investment. No, let's say for example, may BUL or yung variable universal life na insurance. So meron itong life insurance and meron na ding savings, built-in na savings. So let's say for example, ang binabayaran every month ay 3,600. Ayan, so lalagay natin dyan. So let's say for example, meron din mutual fund. Okay? So maybe sa G-Invest or sa IMG, so Divo or any platform, no, sa call, di ba? Meron siyang mutual fund doon. So, lagay natin 1,000 yung budget. Okay? Kapag may MP2 din na savings, so lagay din natin dito 1,000 with a total of 5,600. So, yun yung kanyang savings and investment for the first period. Okay? So, dito sa payment method, let's say for example, ang kanyang BUL ay Sun Life. Okay, for example lang ito, maybe Pro-Life din or whatsoever. Diba? And then, hindi pala dapat ilagay dyan Sun Life. Let's say for example, nagbabayad ka sa BPI. So, dun siya, dun mo siya itatambak yung pera mo, pambayad dun sa VUL. Let's say for example, sa MF naman, okay, let's say sa G-Invest ka, so sa GCash mo, babayaran. Okay, GCash. And then MP2, so usually ako nagbabayad ako ng MP2 sa PayMaya. So lagay ko dito, PayMaya. Okay. Alright. So yun yung sa savings and investment. Okay, the next one, tingnan natin dito sa example. Ayan, so dito naman tayo ngayon sa expenses. So for our expenses, okay, so meron tayong sa expenses sa house mortgage, food, water, and transpo for the first period. Okay? So for the house mortgage, ang kanyang budget ay 8,000 pesos. Ayan, sorry because pumasok yung aking anak, no? So let's say for example, yung house mortgage ay binabayaran niya through GCash. Okay? So sa pag-ibig niya kinuha ito. So kaya GCash yung kanyang payment method. And then for the grocery, for the food, ang pagbabudget namin sa family namin para sa food ay 5,000 per person. So kahit baby or adult, 5,000 per person. So since 5 kami dito sa family, at least 25,000 yung budget namin for grocery and food. So even baby, no, 5,000 rin kasi may ibang needs din ng baby, although hindi naman siya malakas kumain, may iba siyang needs like for example mga diapers, 'di ba? So 5,000 pa rin yung iaalat. So in this case, tatlo sila sa family, 15,000 a month yung iaalat natin and per period, so meron silang 7,500 na budget for the food. So let's say for example sa grocery, okay, meron silang 5,000 per sa first period and then binabayaran through GCash kasi yung mga grocery ngayon, 'di ba? Nag-accept naman sila ng GCash. And then yung palengke naman, yung mga gulay, ganon, mga isda. Okay? So dito 2,000 pesos. Okay? 2,000 pesos yung budget nila. Okay? So binabayaran naman siya through cash. Okay. So another one is yung water, no? So nakalagay dun sa binudget niya, ang water bill nila na budget for this month is 500 and binabayaran nila through cash. Okay? Cash. So maybe wag cash kasi walang walang discount. So let's say Shopee Pay. Okay? Shopee Pay. Okay? Para meron tayong discount sa Maynilad. Okay? So next one ay yung transportation. So fare, no, pamasahe yung kanyang budget for the transportation ay 2,000 and then binabayaran through cash. Okay? So 2,000 is pamasahe lang yan kasi kung meron siyang kotse, meron pa yung toll and of course yung gasolina ay mas mahal pa per month. So ang 2,000 papuntang Makati siguro pamasahe lang yan. So lalagay natin na payment method ay cash. So yun. So therefore dapat ang kanyang total dito may 500 pa siya na sobra. So dapat zero ito, no, para ma-justify natin or ma-satisfy natin yung zero-based budget. Let's see kung ano yung na-miss natin. Okay. So food. Okay. So dito kasi sa palengke, ang nilagay natin 2,000 instead of 2,500. Alright. So I hope na zero na siya. Ayan. So zero na siya. So nasatisfy natin yung formula ng zero-based budget, which is total income minus total expenses is equal to zero. Okay. So dito naman tayo ngayon sa second period. So same breakdown pa rin. Okay, 10% for tithes, 20% for savings, and 70% for expenses. Okay. So for the second period, 15,000 pa rin yung salary ng husband, and then sa wife na work from home ay 10,000. And then yung business nila ay 3,000. Total deduction, 1,600 pa rin. And then, yung kanilang tithes ay 2,800 pa rin. So, example lang talaga yan. Okay, para makakama up tayo ng easy numbers. Okay, for the expenses, di ba, meron pa rin silang savings and investment budget na 5,600, which is 20% ng kanilang total income na 28,000. So, let's say for example, nilagay nila sa property. Okay, property investment na 5,000 worth 5,600. And then they're paying through BPI, bank transfer. BPI. Yan. Tapos, yung mga expenses naman, pag walang mouse. Dito sa mga expenses naman, so let's check, no? For the electricity, so sa food, dito muna sa food, ay 7,500 pa rin. So, ganun pa rin yung ating budgeting. And ganun pa din yung payment method. So, 5,000 sa grocery, which is paid through GCash. And then, itong palengke, so, ulitin natin. So, 5,000 for the grocery, and then yung palengke, ang budget natin ay 2,500. Okay? Ayan. Tapos, yung bills ay utilities naman, electricity, internet, and load ng cellphone. Okay? So, yung ating electricity ay worth 3,000 pesos. Internet ay 1,200. Okay, and ang load ay 800 per month. So siguro silang dalawa gumagamit ng Go 99. So merong only text to all networks, and then meron na ring internet. Ayun. So yun, ginagamit nila. So 800 since meron din naman silang internet, no. So pwede din yung load na paborito ko din yung 90 sa Globe. So may call na rin yun, only call to Globe, and only text to all networks. Tapos meron siyang 8 gigabytes na internet. Kung may wifi naman sila na PLDT, so no problem. Ayan. So meron silang load na 800. Ano pa ba ditong meron? Ayan. So merong budget for haircut, which 1,000, vitamins for medicines, and yun, budget for medicines and vitamins 1,000. May immunization din si baby na 1,000 and check-up 500. Okay? Giving 1,000 and fund money 1,000. So very important yung fund money kasi parang bayad din natin yun sa sarili natin. So it's okay to spend for ourselves pero dapat nakalagay sa budget. Okay? Naka-budget yan dapat. Haircut is 1,000, and then yung vitamins ay 1,000 din. Immunization ni baby ay 1,000 din, and then check-up ni baby 500. Alright, so giving for seed and offering, so depende yan, no? In this case, sa example natin, seed and offering, pwede rin sa charity na pinili ninyo or your mission. So dito, seed and offering, so lagyan natin 1,000 pesos yung budget. And then for fund money, okay, that we can spend whatever, kung ano man yung gusto natin, whatever we like. So, lagay natin na 1,000. Alright, so ito yung fund money. So, it's also okay, as I said, to have fun, basta i-declare lang natin sa budget. Okay, para makita natin kung within sa budget pa ba tayo. So, dapat naka-declare siya. Kasi minsan, nagpa-fund money tayo, hindi naka-declare and sumusobra sa budget kasi we declare sa sarili natin na deserve ko to. Ayan. So, that is why sumusobra siya sa budget and nagdi-deficit tayo. Yan yung wag na wag nating gagawin. That is why it's very important na i-declare sa budget and itatrack natin yung mga expenses natin when we are already executing our budget. Okay, so yun yung ating expenses for the second period and let's check kung nasatisfy natin ang formula ng zero-based budget. So in this case, nasatisfy naman natin, okay? So, 0 ang result, pero hindi natin nalagay dito yung mga payment method na sa gilid. So, depende na yan sa inyo kung ano yung payment method ninyo na gagamitin, kung paano kayo magbabayad dun sa mga expenses na naka-allocate yung money ninyo. So, for example, fund money, cash na lang yung ilalagay. And then, saan pa yun? Yung hindi natin nalagyan, kalimutan. Yan, so lagay ko dito cash. Okay. Haircut. So cash na lang din yan. Cash. Tapos, itong vitamins and meds. So GCash. Immunization. So usually pag doctor, cash talaga yan, no? Ewan ko lang ngayon. So meron din siguro silang means na electronic money. Okay, so, or electronic payment. Pero ilalagay ko lang muna dito, cash. Example lang naman ito. Ayan. Okay, so let me see kung nakompleto na natin. Ayan, so kompleto na yung ating, ito pala, electricity. So sa electricity, Meralco, we can also pay through Shopee Pay, okay, internet, we can pay, let's say, Paymaya naman, Paymaya. And then load GCash. GCash. Alright. So yan yung ating example ng pagbabudget using this zero-based budget method and using this spreadsheet. So I hope na may natutunan kayo sa session na to. And if you like this kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, no? So actually, para talaga to sa mga lineage ko. Pero if interested kayong matuto sa mga bagay-bagay na dinidiscuss ko dito, you are welcome to subscribe and follow my channel.